During the first 6 months of the Biden's administration, more than 1 million illegal immigrants have been processed at the southern border. Biden rescinded all the measures taken by the previous administration in order to stop the avalanche of illegal immigrants and secure the border. As a result, immigrants, activists pro-illegal immigration, the left, and the DNC have capitalized on the open border policies. The Biden's administration appears to be incapable of controlling the influx of illegal immigrants. But is it?
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
The time has come to build a new majority that can lead this nation out of a long political darkness.
Community Disorganizer-in-Chief, Barack Hussein Obama, helped All on the Line, a leftist grassroots movement, launch Redistricting U, an effort to, allegedly, end gerrymandering, and restore fairness to our elections and democracy, ahead of 2021 redistricting. All on the Line's dedicated trainers traveled across the country engaging volunteers, listening to their ideas on how to best make change in their communities, and equipping them to be leaders in the movement for what they call fair maps. Claiming that gerrymandering is cheating, and that redistricting is different, the movement embarked in a gerrymandering effort themselves. A.G. Holder and Stacey Abrams penned an op-ed together stating, "The right to vote is the cornerstone of our democracy, yet over the past decade, partisanship has overtaken patriotism in the political process." But gerrymandering, namely redistricting, is not the only way the Democrats are trying to perpetuate themselves in power. Reshaping the political composition of every state is not enough. The increasingly socialistic DNC needs more Democrat-leaning voters. The servile mainstream and social media, at the service of the DNC and the left, helps advancing the socialist agenda. The Democratic Party welcomes in impoverished immigrants from Latin America and Mexico. It hopes to provide generous social welfare assistance and thereby shepherd new arrivals and their offspring into the salad bowl of victimization and identity politics, and thereby change the electoral map of key states from red to blue. La Raza activists see unchecked illegal immigration as useful in maintaining a large pool of unassimilated and poor foreign nationals who look to group leaders, thereby ensuring the continuance of what has become an industry of ethnic activism and careerism. Mexico, which is now offering advice to illegal immigrants on how best to avoid U.S. federal immigration authorities, has the most to gain by porous borders. It envisions the United States as a relief valve destination to export its own poor and desperate rather than to have them agitate and demand costly social services from Mexico City. A leaked presidential briefing document obtained by NBC revealed during the last few weeks, at least 20% of unaccompanied migrant children have tested positive for COVID-19 after being released into U.S. communities by Border Patrol. This is an issue that the members of the House and Senate ought to be asking, so who is coming to my district, and who is gonna pay for it? It's a real problem, Gingrich expressed. In McAllen, Texas, their estimate was 16% of the people coming across the border had COVID. Now that's based on who is actually in McAllen. COVID-positive migrants have been temporarily housed in McAllen, Texas, in tents at a public park. At least 16% of aliens tested positive for COVID-19 upon entering the community. Residents have voiced concern about the public health and safety risk this posed. During an address last week, Mayor Javier Villalobos said until the Biden administration helped them, their hands were tied. He added because of overflowing detention facilities, it was between this, or releasing them straight into the community. Despite the danger the out-of-control illegal immigration poses to the American people, and the immense cost to the taxpayer, the Biden's administration is dumping illegals by the hundreds in many states, including red states.